Good middle of the night, everybody. Professor here, and welcome back to Shave Up. So, like I said, it's the middle of the night. It's after midnight. My clock's not pulling up. Last time I saw it was 11:53. I don't know what time it is now. But I wanted to do a video today because if you follow my Instagram, I got a new brush and I wanted to shave with it today. And I wanted to do a video on it because it's the first time I'm using it. So that's soaking here in a cup in the sink. And I'm getting my soap. I'm going to go with Purgy Provence again. Alright, and I don't know what razor I'm using yet. So we'll see in a second. Alright, so and so we got, oh man, look at that, the Omega Art 48 Professional. So I'm excited. I've been wanting this brush for a month or two now. And yes, I got it from the Mini Mustachery, my go-to place. I don't have the luxury of living in New York, so I don't get to visit Pasteur's, but I have the next best thing for me, and that is the Mini Mustachery, and I love it. And so my wife picked this up for me today for my birthday, and so we're going to go ahead and go right into it. This is a boar brush, and it's got some long bristles. I haven't measured them yet, but it's got really good backbone, and we're going to see how this works. And this is brush number 3 for me. First brush is the Van der Hagen boar brush. And then the second one is the Art of Shaving Pure Badger travel brush. And so long as interesting to load, but we just have the soap right here, and I have not prepped my camera at all today, but that's okay. And hopefully you've already noticed, but I have gotten a, this is so interesting to use. I have gotten a editing software, so it's all gone to plan already because you guys are seeing the past. I will have had my musical intro. I'm excited. Cool, let's go ahead and put some water on this. It's so interesting. This brush is completely different than my other two. It's so long. It's got a high loft. But I'm liking it so far. It's interesting. I have felt it along my face a little bit. It's fairly soft. I was expecting a little bit more, a little bit rougher, from what I've heard about boar brushes. And of course, it's a new brush, so we're going to have some hair loss. But that's okay. It's got a much bigger handle and loft than my other two brushes. Thinking that the Van der Hagen one that I have, I'm not sure it's 100% boar brush. I think it's like either a synthetic or a mix of boar and synthetic. I don't know. But it does look different than this one. The Van der Haag one does have a dyed bristles. So whereas this is the natural color. So there is that difference. This definitely has more backbone, I'd say, than the other two. It's definitely interesting. Definitely a transition, definitely something I'm going to have to get used to. But I'm excited to have an Omega. I've heard a lot of good things about him. And I have 2 full-size brushes now. And that's nice. Cool. So I think I'm going to stop lathering here. Now let's put just maybe a tiny bit of water. It's looking pretty nice. Alright, so I need to wet my face because I got out of the shower I don't know how long ago. My hair is pretty much dry, so that's probably a good guesstimate as to how long. So I'm going to go ahead and wet my face real quick. And I'm going to go ahead and try something out new with this editing software. So 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. So it's still November, so I'm going to... That feels nice. It's still November, so I'm still keeping the beard for now. Surprised with that lather. With only that much of the brush getting soap on it. Works pretty great. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and use my Master Cut. Need to put a new blade in it, so be just a moment with that. It's not the best idea to drop your razor cap in the sink. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a treat blade on. This one's going to be a brand new one. This lather's staying so far, which is nice. Alright. Okay, that looks like the blade reveal is pretty even. Behind that glare you can see the blades in there just barely. Little black line on the silver of the razor. And I have not used this razor in a while. Hope you can hear that. Got some pretty great audio feedback. All right. So, as Geo Fatboy would say, clear the runways. I guess it applies to the cheeks as well. He generally just clears the runways right here. But I'm not shaving there today. Too much Jabberjohn. That dried up. Alright. Okay. Now I don't know if the brush has different handle colors or anything. Haven't done that research or anything yet, but mine has the silver handle. It is plastic, but it's fine with me. For anyone who has a new brush or is looking to get a new brush, and it's going to be the first new brush you got, you get a natural bristle, so badger, boar, horse, they shed, and then they do stop shedding as much, but my experience, they still shed. So keep that in mind, and we're going to go ahead and go down again, which is with the grain for me. Okay, so this time I'm not going to bother clearing the runways. And on the cheekle region, I'm going ear to nose for the second pass. Alright. Knock something into the garbage. Okay. So, my wife pointed this out to me a little bit ago, but when I first trimmed up, there's this little patch that doesn't quite line up, so I'm going to go ahead and get some lather. And we're going to shave it off. And we're bringing in Shavette for this. Have my line, let's use here. So I'm just looking that. Hope you can hear me, but I'm just following the line of my beard already, and there we go. Okay. So that was pass 2. And that side has it a little bit, but not too much. Cool. Hey. No blood today. Okay. So oh, right. There, now you can see it. Hello. Bye-bye. So if you don't want the shedding, from what I've heard and seen and everything, I don't have any first-hand experience, but synthetic brushes I've heard don't shed as much. So if you don't want to worry about the shedding or anything, go ahead and look into a synthetic brush. I might be getting one in the future. And a quick note with the natural hair brushes. This is my 3rd brush. And I've heard people say that when you get a brand new boar or badger brush, they have a smell to them. I don't remember that with any of the previous 2 brushes, and I haven't noticed anything with this one. But you can see here my hair creates the line, so I don't need to clear it off now. And cool. Okay. Let's clear that off a little bit. Yeah, looks pretty even. I think this side might be a little bit higher, but I'm not going to worry about that right now because it's late. So I'm going to go ahead and end the shave portion here. And if anyone was wondering, that Street Blade is not from the pack that my wife bought today. It's from the pack that I opened in a recent video. Okay, it's super long. Yeah, look at that. It's feeling nice. Got a nice flick to it. But yeah, that's already looking a lot better than the Vanderhagen one. I'm gonna try a trick to speed up the break-in process of this. Okay, so sticking my snoot right in here, I do get a smell, but I can see how some people not like it. It's not the best smell. But one thing you can do is work up a lather and then just let it sit in your brush overnight and then rinse it out the next day. And I might do that with this brush. So you just pick a lather, a scent that you like, and lather it up and then let it sit and you're good to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the styptic, not the styptic pencil, I don't need that today. I'm going to do alum. Oh man, oh well, I got time. I almost forgot the cold water rinse. All right. Water wasn't as cold as I like, but it's still good. Cool. I think I might drill some holes in the lid of that just so it can dry off a little bit better. Yeah, so I think I'm going to use the Nivea Cooling Post Shave Balm. Let's see here. So yeah, I don't have too much of this left. I think I'm gonna this would have been another good choice, but chose this one because I did feel a little bit more dried out on this shave, and this is a really nice, could say, restorative aftershave balm. It is a balm as opposed to the splash, and so it's a little bit thicker and usually feels nice and moisturizing. Cool. Alright. And I have some homemade beard oil, beard balm that I've been using since I have beard for now. And so I'm going to go ahead and throw some of that on. Well, I'm not going to throw it, but it's a peppermint scent. This looks nice and fresh. Leaves a little tingle, or today a little bit more than usual, probably because I use like twice as much as I usually do. Cool. And I think that's going to be it for this video. There was something else I wanted to say, but I'll save that for another video because, again, for the third time, it's late. And I don't work tomorrow, so that's pretty much the only reason I'm making this video. Well, one of the reasons. But, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and finish up a couple things here after this video. And I'm going to try something new. So, right now I'm going to go ahead and try one of these end cards. So, if you want to subscribe, there's going to be a circle right here. And then my previous video is going to be right here. And then this is going to be a link to another video of mine here on my channel. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, because my day's just starting and I'm going to go to sleep and wake up for a new one. And do what works for you and shave up.